Hello, Sagittarius, and welcome to Happy You Tarot. I am so excited that you're here, that you found my channel. I'm new here on YouTube, so I would greatly appreciate the likes, comments, shares, and subscribes. I would love to have you as part of the family here. I have so much exciting content to share with you all, okay? Today, I'm going to do a 2024 prediction reading for the zodiac sign of Sagittarius, Sagittarius sun, moon, and rising. Okay, I'm going to look at the first half of 2024. So from January to June, we're going to check the energy around each month. Okay, and then I'll tap back in somewhere around the 6th month and we'll look at from June to December of 2024. Okay, also, we're going to look at your money. We're going to look at abundance and money. That's the energy around that. And we're also going to look at your love life, romantic love life. What does that look like? What is the energy around it? And I'm going to look at single Sagittarius as well as those Sagittariuses that are in a relationship, coupled, new relationship, and just look at the energy around that. Okay, so I want to start off with a just a general energy message that I pull for all fire signs. So Sagittarius, this is for you as well as Aries and Leo had the same message, but it says collaboration brings more sweetness into my life and into the world. Okay, so the B energy, working together, collaborating with others, working on new projects, or just pouring more time, energy, and attention into an existing project is what I'm seeing. Many of you may be entering new endeavors, new jobs, new businesses, business ideas. And so we're going to tap in and look at like I said, the first 6 months of that into the new year. What is it going to look like for you? Okay. So I've shuffled the cards and we're going to get started. All right. Okay, Sagittarius. So, your overall energy for January to June, first half of the new year, the overall energy is the Queen of Cups. I believe Leo had this energy as well, the Queen of Cups. Water energy, which is emotions, intuition. So there's going to be a emphasis on you going within, trusting your intuition, trusting discernment, trusting things from a third eye, mind's eye perspective, versus what not only looking at what you can see through these two eyes, but using that third eye perspective, higher consciousness as well as you navigate through the first 6 months of the new year. Okay. In January, the energy around January is the King of Cups. All right. And the King of Cups is all about creativity, curiosity, fascination. So you're something is going to pique your interest in January. It's going to make you feel many emotions. Most of them may be good, right? But there may also be an outpouring of emotion. Um, King of Cups is love, emotions, and feeling really good. It's one of the uh, happiest or sweetest cards in the tarot deck. But you take that how it resonates. It may be some things that you've suppressed that are gonna have to come up towards the beginning of the year. But overall, as it relates to collaborating with others, I think it's good. I think it's you once again tapping into that emotional side of you, that intuitive side, and maybe just wanting to work with like minded souls that share your common interests and wanting to get on the same page to create that harmony, that balance in a work project or business project, and just, bring that vision that you have into life, right? Bring it into fruition. So it looks really good. January looks good. February, then you have the Three of Swords. Okay. Three of Swords reversed, which talks about disappointment. So feeling disappointed, feeling discouraged, right? Feeling heartbroken. It is in reverse. So you may be getting away from that. Okay. So if in 2024, towards the end of the year, I'm sorry, at the end of 2023, you were disappointed. Maybe you invested in a business venture, or and you were working and maybe you had to change jobs. Maybe you lost a job. Maybe you invested made an investment that didn't go as well as you planned. So what it looks like for me is that in February, that's turning around for you, right? You're looking at it, you're learning from the past, but you're moving forward, because Three of Swords reverse lets me know that you're healing from that disappointment, that loss, right? That devastation. Okay, so that looks good. Okay, so then in March, Sagittarius, you have the Eight of Cups, right? So the Eight of Cups is talking about a journey, walking away from things that could possibly no longer serve you, walking away from emotional, it could be you lighting your load, your emotional load. So you're moving towards something that's more satisfying for you, something that's less draining, or you're just on a quest, on a spiritual quest. But it's definitely movement in a positive direction. Okay, so I like that, leaving behind what no longer serves you to walk into something greater. Okay, so the first half of the month looks the first 3 months of the year look very good for you, Sagittarius. It looks like you are trusting your intuition. You are, this could even be for some of you passion work, right? So you may be or falling in love with a project or work or something that just really feels good to you. Some of you may have taken a leap of faith and you're working on, you've quit a job to just kind of pour into your own gifts and talents. That's beautiful. And you maybe if you was a little hesitant about it, things are turning around and you're kind of understanding the greater meaning behind having to walk away from that no longer served you. Even if you didn't plan to walk away from, say, a job or a project, but it looks like you're walking into something that serves you even more, right? It serves you on a greater level from what you've from what you've learned, and that just serves you better now where you are now. So it looks good. The fourth month, let's see, we did January, February, March. So April, you have the Four of Swords. So you're coming out of like a hermit mode, because Four of Swords is also in reverse. So in the month of April, you may feel really busy. Like, so if you have been working on a project, or you've started a new job or a new venture, and you've kind of been a little stagnant, maybe not moving as much, not doing as much, or you've kind of been in the blueprint room, right? You've been figuring things out and writing things down and navigating through, where do I want to go next? If those of you that maybe if you weren't working and now you're working now, so it's just getting back out there. Four of Swords. Four of Swords is rest, right? Rest, reflection. Four of Swords reverse, you could be, things are moving again. You're up and you're going, right? You're not so stagnant. So that looks good. Take it how it resonates. I would just say to be mindful to pace yourself, because things may, swords represent the way that we think in the mind and all of that. So just making sure that you're pacing yourself. You're not like being impulsive, and you're really thinking things through in April. Okay. So in May, you have the Queen of Pentacles. All right. So if this is money, money looks good. Looks really good. So if in February you took a hit financially, or you had to, change jobs, change the course of action, some things that you were doing, you had to, walk away with this Eight of Cups. By By May, you feel stable again. Your money looks, if this is money, money looks good. Queen of Pentacles could definitely be, that's my money queen. It's the energy of just feeling grounded, seeing the fruits of your labor, right? Feeling grounded, whole, rooted, and then things are, you're abundant, right? She's very abundant, and she's flourishing and growing, right? So that's how you're going to be feeling in the month of May. By June, you have the High Priestess. Okay, she is in the block position, reverse position. So you just be aware, be mindful to continue to trust your intuition. Okay, High Priestess is all about inner wisdom, going within, seeking advice. Once again, third eye perspective, right? Mind's eye. So that's you really looking at things and moving in a way that best serves you. You know, taking the advice from others, and but that's okay. But just doing what's right for you, what feels right for you, taking an account of everybody else's, advice and perspectives, but just always doing what's right for you. So in the month of June, just making sure that you are trusting the process of your own internal compass, right? That's guiding you, your intuition. Okay, so I like that. It looks good, Sagittarius. So those are the first 6 months of the year of 2024. And so we're going to move on to your money. Let's look at money and finances. Spirit, 3 cards for Sagittarius. First 6 months of the new year. Thank you. All right. You have 4 more that fell out. So I'll keep those to the side and we will go over those. Just kind of take a quick look at them. But your first card for your money and abundance and the energy around that for 2024, Sagittarius, you have the Buddha card energy. All right. And the Buddha card talks about life purpose. Remember, I mentioned about doing, some of you may be stepping into passion work, right? You're walking into your calling, your purpose, and you're feeling really good about it. So as far as money and abundance, you're going to be being able to make an income or feel like things are growing in that direction. You're growing in the direction of walking in your purpose, walking in your calling, and it feels really good for you. It talks about being guided, your divine path. I would definitely say stay connected to your spirit team. And I define my spirit team as my angels, ancestors, spirit guides, right? So it's just staying connected, finding time to set an intention for gratitude for things, all things, right? But because that looks really good, spiritual wealth. And I like that it's pointing out spiritual wealth, because when we're doing passion work and we're working in our purpose, we may, right, or may not be getting, $1 million from it, so to speak. But if it's something you're called to do and you love it, then it will make your gifts make room for you, right? You also have the next card is the coin energy, okay? Which talks about money coming in. Like, look at these coins. It's almost like money is raining in for you. Okay, I like that. And remember, you're coming out of that season of lack, something that was like a hardship with that 3 of Swords. And so things are picking up again. So if you took a hit financially, it's coming back in, right? And then the last energy you have for the first half for your abundance and money, you have the award card, which talks, some of you may win some money. It's talking about winning money. So whatever that looks like for you, right? So winning money, but it's also just talking about being recognized for something that you're doing. Feeling accomplished, right? Feeling a sense of accomplishments, because maybe, like I said, for some of you, those collaborations with others are including work that you're doing from a soul level, and you feel really good about it, and it feels like passion work or something that you're doing. It's purposeful and meaningful, okay? Or it could just mean you pouring into your hard work and efforts, and you're actually seeing the fruits of your labor. Things pay off for you, but it looks really good, Sag. All right. So, and then the cards that fell out over to the side, um, it's it. I'm just gonna briefly go over those. Remember to keep your integrity as it relates to business, okay? Your values, right? Don't shortchange yourself, and don't do things that go against your moral compass. With this gold bar card, the heart card talks about be aware of emotional spending. If you have had an increase in spending, make sure you're being wise, right? Enjoy your finances, especially if you've had an increase or an abundance. Enjoy it, but just be wise with it, right? Wise spending versus emotional spending. You have the chess card, which talks about being wise. Once again, wise spending, right? Looking at the long term investment, saving, having a strategy, a money strategy. And then the spiral card talks about not moving too, making sure things are balanced so that you don't feel taken advantage of, or just being out of control, to making impulsive decisions as it relates to your money. Okay. All right. So that looks good, Sag. So that is as far as the energy around your money, and things that are coming in for you abundantly for the first 6 months of 2024. Okay, so now we're going to shift over and look at what's coming in for my single Sagittariuses. What's the energy around romantic love and partnership? Let's see what you have. I love it. You have the Chariot card. All right. So you have the Chariot card energy, which talks about focus and ambition, drive, things moving forward. All right. So choices. So you may have some options. You're navigating through different maybe options in love. Maybe you're dating, but just being very determined. You being determined to know what you want, and then getting with other like-minded souls, that feel that way as well. So there's a lot of movement around it. Some of you may be traveling, maybe dating people online, and things are just, you're enjoying it. You're enjoying the momentum behind it, the energy behind it. Stay focused though, right? Because I know that can get tricky. Dating online and, just meeting people in general nowadays. So yeah. Pace yourself too. Chariot sometimes can talk about things, moving too fast, but it looks good. It feels good. The energy behind it feels good. All right, so a few more messages for my single Sagittarius is you have the coffee cup, which talks about meeting and feeling uplifted. So you may go on a few dates. Like I said, the Chariot talks about, can talk about choices, right? Moving towards a choice, an option. So you could be meeting and conversating as it relates to conversating with people, dating, right? And just feeling uplifted, right? Having like-minded conversations. Be aware of a chaser in your energy. Make sure you're not that person. This is kind of like a toxic energy. It talks about the chaser in a codependent relationship or fear of abandonment issues. Okay, so if that's you, make sure that you are doing the self-work, shadow work. If you need to reach out for mental and emotional well-being, health, right, for a counselor or life coach, right? So make sure that you're just doing the things that you need to do to make sure that we heal. Healing is continual, right? We should always be striving to become better, just as for ourselves, right? And then as we connect with others, especially when we talk about romantic partnerships and things like that. So the chaser, to me, to me, it's the energy of a warning, Sagittarius. Make sure you're not a chaser and getting into these toxic, back and forth. You're not the one doing it, and it's not being projected onto you. Okay. And the last card you have is the photograph energy card. Okay. Um, Someone is missing you. This could be an ex-lover, or you're missing someone. Okay. So you take that how it resonates. Um, With the chariot card being your overall energy, I would just focus on, moving past that, okay, into something new, because I do see other options for you. This chaser could be, you or someone chasing and coming back. Um, so just, someone it says looking at old photos, missing you, nostalgia, and it's telling you to make new memories, right? So just move forward with that. But yeah, so you take that how it resonates. I mean, it may be someone in your energy that you want to reconnect with. Um, but as I'm reading the energy with this chaser card being here, this person that may be toxic. So like I say, you take it how it resonates for you, but just making sure that, you're doing the healing work so that you can build your awareness, have a sense of awareness where you're not being manipulated and duped, right? And you're not the one doing that to others. Okay, so that's the energy for you for the singles, and what's coming towards you as far as love and romantic partnership for 2024, the first 6 months of 2024. All right, so the next spread and the final spread is going to be for my partnered Sagittarius. So Sagittarius who are currently in a relationship. All right, and then we're going to pull you some Island Time Wellness cards. Just to look at the energy. All right, Spirit, this is for my partnered Sagittarius. All right. Okay. So for those of you who are currently in a partnership, you may be questioning if this is the right person for you. Okay. You have the Moon card here. Okay. Pisces energy. And the moon speaks of secrets, anxieties, fears, doubt, deception. So if you're in a partnership right now and you feel that way, you feel like you're being deceived, like you have some insecurity and some doubts, there's secrets, and you just don't feel good. Trust that, right? Um, Trust that, and move away from it, right? So also you have the Rose card here, the Sword and the Rose, which talks about clarity, which is very interesting because you have the Moon here, which talks about, things that you don't know, secrets. And then the Sword and the Rose is talking about clarity. So Spirit, I feel, is definitely saying that for those Sagittariuses that are in a partnership, you don't have to stay in anything where you're not, you feel like your partner's holding secrets from you. Okay. You have doubts and insecurities constantly, and you just feel like you're being deceived, like I said, on a constant basis, right? You should want clarity. You deserve clarity. You deserve to be able to talk and to ask questions and communicate and feel like your partner is being open and honest with you. Okay. So if I'm reading for someone who's kind of on the fence with should I stay, should I go, the Moon card energy is just saying that I think it's time for you to consider that you may need to take a different course of action. Okay, one that better serves you. Okay, and you take it how it resonates. I would never tell anyone to leave their situation, but we have to do what makes us happy, right? From a soul level, what makes us happy, not just the other person being happy, right? It's a two-way street. You also have the Axe card, which talks about the energy of separation, okay? So some of you may be separating from your partner. It talks about abandoning a situation or feeling abandoned, abandonment issues, right? And then you also have the last energy you have is the heart with the key. So don't be discouraged if some of you have to leave a situation in 2024. It looks like heart with the key is just saying that you may be welcoming new love, and keep an open heart, okay? So you that the one that's for you, who what's for you is for you, right? And so I hope that, encourages some of you. So it that part is a little heavy, I can admit that. But I think the spirit just wants you to know your worth and know that you deserve um, a love that the love that you give. If you're giving to someone unconditional love, or at least trying to, you deserve that. You don't. If you're being open and you're transparent with your partner, you deserve that back. Okay. All right, so that's what I have for you. All right, so that concludes the reading for Sagittarius. Once again, thank you so much for coming to my channel. If you like what you have heard so far, I would love to have you as part of the family here. So please subscribe for more, and I'll see you next time. Peace, love, and light.